Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We are back, and I just want to share what's been going on. So, um, from last Friday, so I didn't make a video because I was sick, but this tapering yellow revealed itself, right? And you can see that today, right? We rejected perfectly off the top, right? Um, and then there was potential trades at from here, right, all the way to 5 day, right? But you also have to understand that we did close at a pretty good support, this teal, right? So all we had to do was wait for the liquidity, and we didn't get that breakdown below today. We chopped for the rest of the day, but really all you had to do was know the teal, right, and understand the tapering context, right, and enter this short right here at around 10:30ish. I'll show you in the 1 minute, but pretty good trade all the way down, and you can take profits at the 5 day, right, and also um, then to the teal, right. So two places where you would really protect there, right, because again the 5 day is pretty good support, and we needed to also see if we would break below the 5 day, right. And then we'd also have to grab the liquidity after 5 days. So you have to be prepared for both, right? And we didn't get that push down, but really ultimately all you have to do is left shoulder head off the 5 day, and potentially the 5 day moves down, right? And then we have a right shoulder off of 5 day right here, and then we can keep heading down, right, all the way to this next support level, or wherever the 20 day is, right? So we need to see where the 20 day is, and most likely we will be testing 20 day, right? Whatever it's here, right? So you got to be careful of these levels, but we definitely have to test 20 day again, right? We probably are going to test 20 day again, and this time, right, the 25 days is going to be coming pretty close, so we'll know the overall trend of the market pretty hopefully this week actually. So yeah, so look out for that, but really also we can just build a liquidity from here, right, and just really come up from here, right? Or we can even dig a little deeper, right? If we need to, right? Left shoulder here, head off of here, right? So the 20 day would probably most likely be here, and then we start bouncing up, right? And then reclaiming the levels right here, right? So there's a lot of ways. So right now, taking longs are riskier. Even shorting it, right? We have the support blue, right? So you want to make sure that we build enough liquidity, right? Build this liquidity, fall down right here, right, and then keep going down, right, and then you also have to protect at 20 day really closely, right, because this is not a confirmed short. We're just taking it level by level, right. We are still trying to figure out like the overall direction, right. So let the 20 day retest come, right, and see where we go from there, and if the 5 day crosses below the 20 day, or we can reclaim the 5 day, right, and keep pushing up, right. So pay attention to that. It's very important this week. But go by level, go by support levels, go by resistance levels. Do not try to hold long, right? Because we still are in unconfirmed territory, right? So wait for the confirmations, right? Wait for the trend to reveal itself, and the market to reveal itself, essentially, right? So, and then we can take more confirmed long-term holds, right? Um, but I just want to show again the trade at like 10:45, whatever, right? So essentially, literally, all you had to do was see that tapering, right? And then the beautiful right shoulder right here at 10:30, 10:40 over here, right? So all you have to do is look at for right here, and then you'll just take it to this, right? And you can see that we just didn't have that push down, right, and we weren't pushing down, we just stuck in this level, right. So you just have to call it a day there, and you can't overtrade that, okay. But yeah, you do have to call it a day there and just let it be. I'm gonna make sure this is better actually. All right. So yeah, that's all. And I just got that, but okay. Literally at 10. Okay. So all you had to do was wait for that right shoulder, which is right here, and then this right shoulder we had a perfect left shoulder head, and then right shoulder right here, and you could see the volume pretty much coming in, right? And then that would signal us for a pretty good trade, and you can see how we started breaking below 5-day, right? Then we tested 5-day right here, right? This was another good trade, right, off of the 5-day, but you also have to understand that where we were, like um, on the 30-minute, right? But this is a pretty good another scalp if you wanted to take, right? But you have to understand that we are in a pretty good support level right here, and then also like building the liquidity off the 5-day. We definitely need more liquidity to build off the 5-day, right? This is not enough. Essentially, if there's support and there's no news, right? So you have to wait for more liquidity to build. It can't just be off of one retest candle, right? So that's if you understand the market context, you wouldn't get trapped, right? But if you're trying to short this like way too early, like you're gonna get trapped, right? Or you're gonna be stuck in a chop. So it's all about that, learning the fundamentals and learning how the market would move, right? And the supports, right? The blue, right? Usually we wouldn't get a push down unless um, we had like some type of strong news or strong selling, right? You can see the volume did die down, right? Um, so yeah, you have to be very careful about like these type of positions, right? And just really respect how the market respect the market and not overtrade, right? Anyways, so that's today's video. See you guys tomorrow, but be ready. We should know by this week where we are headed, and I look forward to sharing with you guys. And I'm excited for this week actually. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye.